Hi, Sarah. How are you?
Hi, good, thanks.
So I just wanted to do this exit interview because you're leaving me. I just wanted to kind of share with people what your journey was and what you think got you to where you are today. Does that
Okay.
sound good?
Yep.
Okay. So where were you in your fertility journey before we met?
So I had done, my husband and I had done one round of IVF using my frozen eggs from a few years earlier. And we did our first transfer and it failed. And we were feeling, really frustrated, didn't really know what we could do differently or what we should do differently. I was feeling really defeated and worried, that it wouldn't work ever. And, I knew we only had one more frozen embryo from that batch of eggs left. And yeah, that's where we were. We did decide to use that other embryo, which was not genetically tested at all. And we figured, we knew we'd have to do another retrieval eventually regardless, because we know we want probably two children.
Mm-hmm.
And there was only one embryo left. So we decided to go ahead with another transfer pretty quickly, figuring if it didn't work, then we'd just start over.
Mm-hmm.
And if it did work, then great. We just would know we'd have another retrieval in the future.
Mm-hmm.
And not be able to wait too long just because of age. And that transfer resulted in a chemical pregnancy in late January, I guess.
What were your goals and kind of time frame when you entered the program?
Really, our goals were just hoping to get pregnant as soon as possible and worried that it was going to take a really long time or not ever happen.
Mm-hmm. What made you say yes to joining, to starting to work with me?
So I know my mom was concerned about my mental state, my emotional state. She could sense the fear and the anxiety. And, she really encouraged me to find someone to talk to about it, someone that wasn't my husband, because we already, seemed to be consuming our lives enough as it was. And so she really encouraged me to seek someone outside of the situation to talk to about it. And I found you through something that Fertile Girl posted on Instagram, I think. They're on Instagram or on their website.
Mm-hmm. And
then I just started exploring and reading, and, we spoke, and I felt like your situation, your own personal situation was a little bit similar to the reason we were doing IVF, and that you could relate in that way. And I don't know, I got a good feeling about it.
Why didn't you think you could go into this next round of IVF on your own?
I was worried that it would just be more of the same. And we'd end up not changing anything or not changing much and having the same results and wasting a lot of time and a lot of money and a lot of worry. And I knew something needed to change. I just didn't know what it was.
Hmm. Did you have any hesitations joining after we talked?
Not really. I think my husband was a little concerned about me jumping into working with the first person I really talked to about it. But he also then said he trusted my instinct, and if I felt good about it, he would support that. No, I didn't really have any hesitation.
Okay. And so did the program help you reach your goal in your time frame that we kind of set up?
Absolutely.
Okay, good. And did you gain anything else other than our goals that we set out that you didn't expect?
Yeah, I think I was surprised at how quickly my mindset shifted. I tend to be relatively set in my ways, and I'm not always the most optimistic person. When things don't go according to the plan I have set out in my mind, I tend to get a bit negative and panicky. And as a control freak, that's really hard for me. So I think I was surprised at how quickly my mindset shifted, and in a good way that I've tried to hold on to and still, keep going with.
Like today, meaning now that you've reached your goal, kind of, you're still using those things through.
Absolutely.
Good. And let's just talk about, where are you today?
So I'll be 12 weeks on Wednesday, 12 weeks pregnant on Wednesday this week. And we just found out we're having a boy.
Yay.
And we're really excited. I've been released from the fertility clinic into a regular OB.
Not only are you pregnant, but how many embryos do you have on ice still?
6.
6 genetically normal embryos on ice.
Yep.
Which, yeah, that's amazing.
Yes, and we definitely don't want 7 children.
Well, if you put them in, I'll take them after.
Yeah, we're really excited with where we are.
Good.
And there's been anxiety along the way. I was surprised at how just getting pregnant and just, every little thing along the way is actually really anxiety inducing.
Mm-hmm.
I always kind of thought, well, once I had that positive pregnancy test or that positive beta, everything would be fine and everything would be great. And while it has been fine and things are good, there have definitely been things that have come up along the way that are scary. And that's when I really needed to use some of this mindset work that we've done, to help myself.
Yeah. And the strategies and the exercises and all those things have been helpful?
Yeah, definitely.
Good. I would say 2 of the biggest reasons why people don't join my program is, one, they just don't trust that anybody, other than the doctors, is going to be able to accomplish their goals. And it's kind of like, if the doctors can't figure it out, why could she? What would you say to women that maybe have this fear?
I would say give it a chance. You'd be surprised at how important mindset is, which I don't know that I realized before. How much a change in attitude and perspective and all this positive self-talk, like the fertility facts, I'm amazed at how much it helped me. Yes, there were other things we switched clinics. We switched the protocol a little bit for our second round, but we actually didn't change anything else major with the second round. I just think my mindset was totally different. I was in a different place mentally and had different strategies to use throughout the process, especially during that 2-week wait after the transfer, which is, I think, the hardest time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd say give it a chance. Try the mindset work. I was a little bit skeptical and hesitant, although I got on board pretty quickly, but it really does make a difference.
And the second objection I usually get is about the cost of the program. People don't want to spend any more on their fertility journey than they already have. What would you say to women that feel this way?
I'd say I get that. My husband and I had the conversation too, but at the same time, the reason we decided it was worth it, hopefully would be worth it, which it was, is we're already investing so much in this, so much time, so much energy, so much money, that what do we have to lose? It was a one-time payment that was worth every penny. And you'll learn tools that you can apply in other parts of your life. I know, like, as a teacher, some of the mindset things have helped me with work and with my patience and my attitude towards frustrating situations that inevitably come up in any job, I'm sure. But it can help in other aspects of your life too. I mean, I think it was worth every penny, and I would do it again in a heartbeat.
So what would you say to your best friend or sister who was considering joining the FU project because she was stuck and just couldn't figure out her fertility journey?
I would say, what do you have to lose? In the end, I would tell them what you told me when I don't remember if it was when I was thinking about joining after we first talked or right after I did sign up. It was like that week between Christmas and New Year's. And you said that you thought by Christmas time next year, I wouldn't be able to go on vacation because I would either be way too pregnant to go or I'd have a newborn. And at the time, part of me was like, no way in hell. How can she predict that? How can she guarantee it? But how can she say this so surely? And lo and behold, my due date is January 3rd. I will not be going on vacation next Christmas because I will be 9 months pregnant. So I would say, stop thinking about it. Sign up. You have nothing to lose. And it's going to help you.
Good. Well, thank you.
It definitely won't do any harm.
Yeah, good.
And the other people in the group are great too.
Oh, good. Yeah. You guys are awesome. All of you. So thank you so much. I can't wait. I can't wait for you. This is going to be so exciting to meet your little guy. We're close enough. I'll be able to smother him.
Absolutely.
Like I smother. So just beware.
Okay.
Like you may have to look away. All right. Well, thank you so much, my love. I will talk to you soon.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Bye.